Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. I'm Waseem Anwar from Lahore, Pakistan. We are yet again back with an exciting and informative series of interviews, starting with one of the most dynamic men in ONPASSIVE. You all must have seen him on webinars and events, a man who possesses ample knowledge and carry a vision of bringing change in the lives of people. He is from He's from Canada. We are lucky enough to get his learning and experiences. He's none other than engineer Mike. Sir, we cordially welcome you are here, sir.
Thank you very much, Waseem. Nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you
to come talk to you in your program.
Thank you very much. You gave me your precious time. Although we know you are busy in different webinars and your personal home chores, but you are here. Thank you very much. Sir, let's start the questions. We are not doing any technical questions, very difficult. We just in lighter mode, we want to know about yourself, your opinion, sir. Sir, my first question is, are you originally from Canada? Maximum guest visited in my interview. They are not from America and USA, America and Canada. So I want to, are you originally from Canada or another country?
Thank you for the question, Waseem. Excuse me. I was born and raised in Cameroon, in Central Africa.
Yes.
Then when I finished my school,
yes.
I finished my university. I joined my family in Houston, Texas, my dad and my siblings.
Okay.
In Houston, Texas. That is where I got a career there. I started my civil engineering career because I went to school in Cameroon for civil engineering, the National Advanced School of Public Works in Cameroon. As a civil engineer. Then I started working in Houston, Texas. So if you see, there is a road in Houston, Texas that is called the West Park Toll Road. I did my company where I was working with before. I was the inspector for the material that they used for the road construction material testing. I was doing that at that time. So I worked there. Then after some years, I went back to Africa. I was working in Equatorial Guinea as a road engineer for 6 years. So my company was based in Equatorial Guinea, but we have our head office in Nigeria. It's called Cetraco. So in Nigeria, that is the second biggest construction company. So I was working with them. So when I don't have too much work in Cameroon, in Equatorial Guinea, they will send me over to Nigeria. So actually the route from Mararaba to Abuja in Nigeria, we participated in that route. And also for the rehabilitation of the road from Festac in Nigeria, right up to VI and LIKE, we did the rehabilitation of that road as well. So from there now, I worked with Cetraco for 6 years. Then I did the Canadian Skilled Workers Program, and I came to Canada as an engineer, as a civil engineer. Then I came to Canada as a civil engineer, went back to school to do petroleum engineering, and I graduated with a petroleum engineer degree. I worked in the oil and gas industry in the field, in the drilling rig, like a drilling engineer for some time. Then I went down to IT and I did the Red Hat Certified System Administration Program. Then I work now like a site reliability engineer in the IT field.
Oh, wow, sir. Sir, you have done great job and great experiences. Sir, I want to know about your family. If you don't mind, we want to know about your family.
Okay. For my own family, my mom and my dad, my dad was not married to my mom. They just had me. So when my dad had me, he had to continue to the United States, and my mom stayed in Cameroon, back in Africa. So I was raised by my mom. So everything that I know, that's why if you see a lot of my times talking about, I like the women folks very much because I am so attached to my mom. May her soul rest in peace. She died in 1999, and on the 10th of May 1999, she died. So, but I was raised by her. So everything that I know, actually, she taught me. My mom, she taught me a lot of stuff. So my mom had 5 of us, okay? I was the 3rd child. I have a senior sister who is the first. The person I follow is a boy. So then I had 2 people behind me. All died. So the first one, my direct follower, immediate follower died in 1990. He was called Lawrence. Then my little sister, Katie, Catherine. Katie died in 2001 August. So make me now, I was the last now for my mom. I have 2 people immediate. Now on my dad's side, my dad have, I'm the first for my dad. Then I have 4 people behind me who are 2 boys and 2 girls. All of them are in Houston, Texas. Now I am married to my wife and we have 3 kids, 3 boys. The first one is 17. He just turned 18, sorry. He turned 18 on the 24th of July. Then I have 2 small boys. I have Theodore, the big one is Mark Larry, who is 18 years of age now. Then Theodore is the second one. He is 8 years old. And the last one is Richardson. He's 4 years old.
Great,
And my wife is called Cynthia.
Great, sir. Great family, and sorry to know about your previous story of your dad and mom, and everyone has own story. Uh, so great, sir. Sir, we would like to know about your journey with ONPASSIVE, including when and how did you join, how it has changed your personal and professional life.
Wow, that's a good one. So I joined ONPASSIVE through a trusted friend of myself. She is called Gladys Akam. Okay, she is in Iowa in the United States. So she's a classmate of mine in high school back in Cameroon. So when she heard about the opportunity and we are in our classmate forum, she shared the information with me, but at that time, I'm like, no, because I had a very bad experience with one online marketing business. That is, I joined it when I was doing my petroleum engineering degree here. When I just came to Canada, I was a student. I even used my school fees, which is part of my student loan, to pay for the highest package, which they call VIP exclusive in another business. And I have never recovered even up to 1,000 Canadian dollars. That was 12,500 US dollars I paid for the VIP exclusive that they told me, oh, you'll be sharing profits and you'll be sharing also the dividend of the company. But I have not earned up to $1,000 from that business. So I was skeptical about joining this one. So she's like, okay. She let me be because I was not interested. So 2 weeks after, she came back again to me. She's like, hey, my brother, I'm telling you, you need to check on this business. Please check about this business. I'm like, okay. Now, she said, okay, can I have your email address? I said, yeah, sure, why not? I gave her my email address. I did not know what she wanted to do with. So she went ahead and registered me and sent me, the automatic email address that comes from ONPASSIVE. She said, oh, I've registered you. You have the only thing you need to go is to go to your email and activate your account and all of that and all of that. I'm like, okay. So she's like, I did not go. Exactly. Immediately, I did not go. The first day I didn't go. The second day I didn't go. So the third day, she called me. She was checking on me, following up on what I did. Oh, did you sign up? Did you go and activate your account? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll check it today. So it was that day now that I went to check on the email and I activated my account. So she's like, okay, I know that you don't like it, but what I want to share with you, you will like it. You are in the IT field, you are an engineer, you will understand all of those things that we're doing to you. We are in the business. When you go to your back office, you see a lot of things that will entice you. You will understand what this business is. I know who you are, and I know you will be so great in this business. I'm like, okay. So she went ahead and paid for my subscription. Yeah. So then she said, okay, everything is done now. Go now, your login and your password that you use to create the on the ONPASSIVE platform. Go in and you will be able to see your back office. So I went now there. I went to the back office. I logged in. I went to the back office. I started watching videos of webinars from Michael Ellis, from Marty DeGamo, from Red Refrain, from Charles Osong, from the Arabic webinars. I went through a lot of them. I saw a lot of write-ups there. I could read some documents. Oh, wow. It was amazing. So at that time, I developed the interest now on ONPASSIVE. So I said, I need to contribute to ONPASSIVE. What can I contribute to ONPASSIVE? How can I contribute? So I went now, I started doing my own slides. I prepared my own slides that I have done a lot of presentations of ONPASSIVE in different parts of the world, globally, go to PNG, Papua New Guinea, go to Nigeria, go to even like America. I've gone to there's a program, Perspective, the UK. I've been there also to do a presentation. I've been Julia Milo show, So I just started getting involved to go to so many webinars, and I became asked questions, some ones that I don't understand, So it just became a part and parcel of me, coupled with the fact that I'm in the IT industry, I could understand most of those things. So it became my joy, and I'm happy and I'm proud to be a founder in ONPASSIVE.
Great, sir. Great, sir. Of course, these all people doing great job, and we got too much knowledge, and we get knowledge still, and include you, Dr. Georgie, Lynn Nakamoto, Comfort, Dr. Benny, Red, Marty, many leaders. We are lucky enough, we have many leaders to get knowledge. That's great. In start, no doubt, we didn't know about too much about company, but it was the trust, and we are lucky we are in here in company. So we are founder. Sir, next question is, how do you see ONPASSIVE after launch? How is it going to impact the lives of founders, customers, and businesses all around the world?
Okay, wow. First of all, we need to know that ONPASSIVE is bringing a disruptive technology in the world. Number one, that disruptive technology will bring in, it has artificial intelligence in it, okay? ONPASSIVE products are built from scratch, okay? Used the 21st century cutting edge technology is being used, and artificial intelligence is embedded in all our products. So ONPASSIVE coming to the world will revolutionize the way things are being done, because we are in the digital space. We own the digital space, okay? We are owning it because our products, our potential business or partners, or our potential customers are worth up to 8 billion, the population of the world. So everybody that has a cell phone, that has internet, will be connected to ONPASSIVE somehow. Remember, our CEO told us that we have all the IP addresses for devices that are already made in the world. What does that mean? It means everybody every of those IP addresses will be seeing the advertisement of ONPASSIVE everywhere, on billboards, on your cell phone, on your laptop, on your desktop, on your tablets. So ONPASSIVE will be the new biggest IT, that's information technology company in the world. We are launching to the world as a unicorn or a super unicorn. Okay, we are launching to the world with 1 million plus founders. No, in the history of companies, no company in this world, okay, has ever done this. I've not even ever heard of a customer or a company launching to the world with up to 1,000 customers. Remember, we who are founders now, when we launch to the world, will become the first customers of ONPASSIVE. Okay, so the first customers of ONPASSIVE will be us, 1 million plus. No other company has ever done that. So with this disruptive technology that ONPASSIVE is bringing to the world, it means a lot of things will be changed. Okay, we will change the digital system ecosystem. We will change the internet space with the disruptive technology that we're bringing, our products. We have a lot of products that we substitute, or they will be running alongside some other products that we already know. For instance, you and myself, we are in Zoom now. It is an audiovisual platform. So the audiovisual platform called Zoom, we all know it and people are using it. We have our own, which is called O Connect. Okay, so O Connect will be that one that will be our own audiovisual platform. It has features that Zoom does not have. So many of the features, but some very important ones are that it is translated into 100 plus languages. It has artificial intelligence embedded in it. It has unlimited capability, because why? In Zoom, our corporate account holds up to 20,000 people, okay? But when it is getting up to 15, 16, 17 people, 1,000 people, it start kicking people out. But ONPASSIVE, our product, O Connect, we will stay there and we will max out to even billions of people in an O Connect session, and it will go. We have O Bless, which is the heart of ONPASSIVE, okay? O Bless is the reason that most of us are in ONPASSIVE, because we need to use it to change our history. We need to use it to change the story of a lot of people in the world. So by using this platform, which is a crowdfunding platform, O Bless, we will change a lot of lives. O Bless was launched on the 30th of March in India. We saw how when we launched our marketing campaign in Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world, we have 2 floors in that building, Burj Khalifa, floor number 134 and floor number 151. So we have it, it is ours. We are not even launched, but we are already in the top of the world. So that is just to tell you the things that are coming to the world. Again, the O Bless, for instance, my place, my country, in my country, I'm from Cameroon, in the Southwest region. In my place is called Manfe. Our hospital was burned. So I can use O Bless if I want to construct another hospital. It is a cost. I will go to that cost and I'll say, please, I'm pleading for founders to contribute for me to build my hospital. Drinking water. If we want to go borehole for people, we'll be in hospitals, we want to be in schools, we want to build vocational centers. Okay. So this project, okay, this O Bless will be used for so many projects. So all of these projects will change the lives of people. Because if some people were not having a hospital, you build a hospital for them. People were not getting good drinking water, you create them boreholes. What are you talking about? In Africa, I was thinking, like now, I've talked to the CEO in so many of webinars that he talked to me. We're thinking about like a group of people thinking of bringing some routes to Africa that can be able facilitate production, farm to market, productivity, which will in turn enhance people and will improve their economy. But now our CEO told me one day that, oh no, how about if we think of getting back a fast train road, so fast train system, and he calls it Africa. So we will use OBLES and this project will be done because we need those kind of developmental stuff, development stuff in every part in the world. So everywhere in the world, founders that have projects everywhere in the world will be able to execute it. Even PNG, Papua New Guinea, we have people who have projects there. I have my friend Rona, she has a project to urbanize their place for the 6 years since in independence, they have not had that. But I will work with them as an engineer, I will work with them to make that happen. And now I'll wear my coat as a civil engineer to try to be the brain person in this construction, the fast highway, the fast speed train track in Africa. I will be there to supervise it. I will be there to lay those principles so that we can make this happen. Because our CEO has already endorsed it. He likes the idea and he calls it Africa. So I'm already working on it. I have a team of people. We're already working on this project. And when it is time, all of us, we know. So OBLES will change a lot of lives. ONPASSIVE, in general, will change the life of so many people for us, the founders, for the outside people, resellers. So because also our payment plan is something that we need to look about. It's very doable for everybody. You don't ever need to have money to sign up for our products and you'll be generating some kind of apples. Okay, our CEO call it apples. So those apples are coming. We are already finished the first part of our journey. Now we are in the next part of our journey, which is to launch to the world. How prepared are we? We already saw last week, we already have a new back office, right? So things will be getting gradually. When these things are completed, we'll be having 4 other operational offices in the world to join the office in Hyderabad, the office in Dubai, the office in Singapore. So we'll see those offices coming. What does that mean? More jobs for people, more business for people in the world, and all of us will be good. Because if you are good, how do you do? If you have those apples, you'll be able to share with other people and you will help people. So it will change a lot of economic dynamics in the world. ONPASSIVE. Thank you, Waseem.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. Very explained and informative reply. And no doubt, ONPASSIVE is an excellent company, excellent products, and excellent business model and disruptive technology. And you have a good heart. You have a good plan in future regarding OBLAS and something. So I congratulate you in advance. You are doing good job, sir. Sir, my next question is our CEO, Mr. Aish Mufarib, the genius, the mastermind of this project. We all know about him. We always praise him. Everyone has own opinion about Mr. Aish Mufarib. How do you see how do you see Mr. Aish Mufarib? Do you want to say something?
Wow. This one is a very tricky question, right? But all of us know who Mr. Aish Mufarib is, okay? He's a genius of disruptive technologies. So he is that guy who he sits, he visualizes things, and he put them to action. Excuse me. Now, he went to school, okay, MIT and Harvard, right? So in MIT, what did he do? Like he did a master's in technology, right?
Information technology
and management, right? So then he went now to he did not end there. He went now because he stays and he studies what is going on in the world. So he goes now back to school to Harvard to study some of those disruptive ideas, which is one of them is traffic generation, okay? And what again? Artificial intelligence. That is what he wanted. So he wanted to do something in the world that it would change people's lives. Very disruptive. So that is when he went and studied this. And let me tell you, you should know also that Mr. Aj Mufare's algorithms in traffic generation are one of the best in the world, okay? So he's that genius of traffic generation. So that is why he tells us all the time that you only need to come to ONPASSIVE, log in, and you're able to win. Because every business online is dependent on traffic generation. And he knows how to drive this traffic to our websites. He knows it. And he will be branding all of us. All of us will be having websites. Remember, we are seeing already now websites every week, right? He told us it will bow down to 3 per week. Then it will shut down to 2 per week, specifically on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then it will buy down to 1 per week. When it goes now once every day, sorry. When it goes now to that once every day, it means we are ready to launch to the world. So with all those, and he has our payment plan is the most one, he explains it to us, that can you imagine that people will come to your website, right? They will come to your website. When they purchase your products, you will earn commissions, right? When you earn commissions, right? If you will still earn commissions, it doesn't matter. So for instance, let's say you have the least package, the lowest one, the minimum package, okay? Okay, let's just give money values, right? If your minimum package is let's say $20, okay? And somebody comes to your website and buys products for like $500, you will earn commissions. You will see the commission in your back office. But guess what? You will not be able to cash it out. But now, if you upgrade yourself, okay, you upgrade yourself to that 500 package that the person used to buy, you'll be able to withdraw them. What kind of a genius is that? So his is the mastermind of everything, and everything that he does is for the benefit of the population. There is nothing that Mr. Mufare does without putting the poor people, you and I, in heart. The poor people, you and I. So this platform is very, very, very good, very, very supportive to every person in life. It doesn't matter whether you have 1 billion, 1 trillion, it doesn't matter. So everybody in ONPASSIVE, as a founder, you will win. So even the people who will be resellers and customers, if you are a customer, you keep on using our products, there will be a time that your system will be your platform will be generating you some income. I've never seen this kind of genius of a person with all his knowledge, willing to share everything with all of us. I'm so proud of him.
Yes, you're right, sir. Excellent, sir. And I never seen CEO before who talk about others and who talk about mutual benefit, who change the whole concept of business. Excellent, sir. Sir, we are there are too much negativity around us. We feel negativity in generally. In ONPASSIVE, we see this negativity too. Uh, I mean, who has some ego issue, some unnecessary issue. So how we can remove this negativity? How we can be positive? Although we all know ONPASSIVE is a positive moment, and people, our founders are changing their self. So, what do you want to say?
Okay, yes, there's everywhere. Excuse me. the first thing that we should know is that ONPASSIVE is very big. Now, to me, I don't focus on the small things that are happening. I'm looking at a bigger feature. I'm looking at a bigger picture of ONPASSIVE. So whatever who does to me, I as a leader, I have those things happen, with some other leaders. But I don't focus on that, because if you try to focus on negativity, it will be bringing you negative energy, and it will boost down your morale instead of boost it up. So what will happen is I focus on what our CEO comes and tells us. That's the reason why most of the webinars that the CEO comes there, I'm there. I want to listen. I want to listen to him. I want to see him. There is a connectivity that when you see somebody and the person is talking to you, rather than just go and listen out after listening to the person, right? So that connectivity, I have been attending webinars that Mr. Mufara is there, our beloved CEO. Ash is beloved. He's a lovely person that all of us like him so much. So I focus on Ash more than any other person. That is to keep me away from negativity. I focus on Ash when he comes and he talks to us. So then, if you notice, most of the times when he comes out in webinars, right, he talks to people and he calls leaders to come talk to him. I have been one of the person who have been opportune to be in almost all of those panels, So when you ask him an intelligent question, he responds to you. And remember, Mr. Ash, if you've never noticed, he always writes. When people talk to him, he has a pen and a paper, he writes down things so that he doesn't forget. So he's building on those things, and he's taking everything. So those are the positive things that I look in ONPASSIVE. I don't focus on nobody, whether somebody do me what. After a while, I'll forget about the thing and I concentrate on the bigger picture. And remember, he tells us too, let's always think of the bigger picture, okay? Bigger picture, that's what is the goal. And that's how you can succeed. Take away any negativity, focus on the bigger picture of ONPASSIVE. That's what I'm doing, Waseem.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. Of course, you are right. We should focus on our big positive objective of ONPASSIVE. We should ignore small, unnecessary, negative objects. So, sir, my next question is, we have all seen recent Mr. Ash corporate webinar. Would you like to say something about this webinar, especially discussion about payment structure? You are also involved in that discussion, so I want to know your opinion, sir.
Wow, thank you, Waseem. Yes, my opinion is always positive because like I say, it's always a positivity that I look at. Excuse me. I don't really look at people's negative aspect, they talk negative and things like that. So when you look at the bigger picture of ONPASSIVE, you see what is coming to us, the massive system that Mr. Ash is bringing to us and the world. That is what should be making you happy. Even when you go to sleep and you just get up in the morning, just go to your back office, see the changes that are coming there, you'll be smiling. And remember, this week, we'll be seeing some more changes in the back office, right? So those are the things that keeps me going. Then I have my webinar on Sundays that I do products review, okay? Our products, we review them in English and French. It's bilingual. So it is always on 11 Eastern time, 11 to 1. So the way Mr. Ash was telling us about the payment structure, he has always been telling us about our payment structure. On that day, he asked who can tell him how the payment structure is. So my hand was raised and he called on me to explain it. So I explained that the payment structure is we've never seen this kind of payment structure before. That's what I started. That you can go and somebody comes under your team, and when the person buys a product, like I was explaining the monetary value thing. So I said, okay, if for instance, if you have a package of $20, then the person comes to your website or the person comes to your team. Artificial intelligence brings the person to your team. The person comes down and buy a product or buy some purchases, do purchases and subscription of, let's say, $500. Now you will be able to see that commission, okay, in your back office, but you will not be able to withdraw it except when you upgrade your package to the 500 package. Then you'll be able to withdraw that commission, which is yours. And he says, yes. He says, yes, it is good. That what I said was good, but we should not only, the person must not be under your team. So which means that artificial intelligence can just bring somebody from nowhere to your website to purchase anything, whether subscription, whether products. You will still earn a commission. So it means that people will just come randomly to your website, and when they purchase, you will have a commission. They must not come under your team to subscribe. No. So that's how the payment plan is. It is very awesome. And again, remember, he tells us that we have about 5 of the pay structures. If we do number 1 and people try to copy, we go to the second one. If we do the second one, people try to copy it, we go to the third one. So it's a win-win for all of us. Because, and he says again, somebody from nowhere can just stumble into ONPASSIVE in our platform, makes his or herself comfortable to become maybe a reseller or a customer. And that person, just by using our platform, will be generating some apples. What kind of a person is Mr. Ajmufare? I don't know. He's so generous to share with us. I really appreciate him. His pay plan, from what he's telling us, is the most genius of. So he wants everybody to win. So for you, like I said, poor people, for you and myself, will be able to pay those subscriptions. And remember again, there is another way. Even if you don't have money, right? If you don't have a means to pay for your subscription package, which will be the next stage. Remember, when we are launched to the world, we'll be able to pay the subscription. The reason is that to open our shop, right? When you pay for your subscription, then the company sends artificial intelligence and send targeted traffic to your website, and you start make income. How? So when people come, they will buy. So if your shop is not, it's like for you, let's say you go to the Pakistan biggest mall, the big mall that you have in central town in Pakistan, okay? You have a shop. Now, every month you are supposed to pay for the rent of the shop. And what you signed, the contract that you signed was that you have to pay it every first of every month, okay? So every day you have to go and open your shop for people to come and buy, right? So, but if you stay home and you don't go and open your shop, nobody will buy, right? The shop will be closed. So the business of ONPASSIVE, when you pay for your subscription, that business door will be open for people to come to your business, and they will do subscription, do business with you. So, but if you don't pay for that subscription, traffic cannot come to your, people cannot come to your site. So when we pay subscription, the company will send traffic, and traffic. So when traffic, so many people will be converted. Okay, they will subscribe or they will buy products under you, because all of us will have our website. So you'll be making commissions from all of that.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. Sir, you explained very well. And sir, we all know about ONPASSIVE products. Every ONPASSIVE product has on its importance, and it's like a company. So, what is your favorite product and why you like it?
Oh my. Okay. Excuse me. This one is really a very difficult question. You know why? Because we have so many products which are disruptive technology, right? So many. Okay, let me tell you I'll take OTracker and OBless. Let me just say, I've talked about OBless, but it should be everybody's favorite product. But let me talk about another product called OTracker. OTracker is not my best product. OBless is my best. But because I have already talked a little bit about OBless, I want to bring in OTracker now. So OTracker is the best for business. Let me tell you this. Now, OTracker is that product, right, that changes your IP address to exact location. Okay, IP address. So what is an IP address? IP address is a unique identifier, okay, of a device over a network. Okay, so in your house, let's say you have 10 cell phones. All of those 10 cell phones, when they are connected to your network, let's say you use Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi, as people call it. So every phone, we have a different IP address. Every laptop, every desktop, every TV, every device that you use in your house has a unique IP address. It is like, let's say, for instance, you live in a street called Palm Beach in Pakistan. Your house is house number 100, okay? There can never be any two house number 100 in that sand beach in Pakistan, never. So that unique identifier identifies that device over the network. So look at what this OTracker does. OTracker, when people come to your website, it will give you a summary of the people. It will give the country, the city, the email address, the website that they used, and also the timestamp, the time when they came to your website. Now, let's say between the hours of 10 a.m. in the morning to 12 in the afternoon, that is when some customers log in to your website from, let's say, from Bangladesh. So many of the customers, they log into your website from Bangladesh between the hours of 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So what you will do, you will be able to funnel your traffic to Bangladesh at that specific time to bring more customers for business. That's the genius of OTracker, right? So that makes that OTracker helps you to take that business decision so immense, so to win it, right? Because if you know this is the time that people log into your website from that country, you will send more traffic at that time to that country so that you make more sales. It's all about sales, right? When you make sales, you make commissions from the sales. So that is a genius of an appliance, or let's say a system, a product called OTracker in ONPASSIVE. And it has artificial intelligence in it. Again, it is very secure. Security, let's not forget.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. Sir, you explained very well about OTracker. No doubt, OTracker is one of my favorite product too. So first, we all first priority is OBless, then other products. So you talked about OBless. So how OBless will impact on human life?
Oh my goodness! Wow. So OBless is a product of ONPASSIVE. I call it. You remember we do artificial intelligence with the heart. So our signature product is OBless, because our CEO, the love for humanity, he created this platform with the love of humanity. Number one. So OBless will be that platform that we will donate generously. All ONPASSIVians. Okay. Let me come again. I'm coming back to those two assumptions that I made before. Okay, let's say I want to execute a project, and that project is in my village. Like I say, we don't have potable water. It disturbs us a lot. Or let me just say, we have a lot of problems too with electricity generation. Okay, let's say I want to build a let me just say a plant for generation of electricity. Okay, I can use like a solar plant. I want to build a solar farm. Let's say my project that I've calculated is about, let's say it's about $100 million. Let's take that as a figure, 100 million. So I will go on Obless and I will create this. I will normally create a seance, or I'll create a session, or I'll create this. People can go it can be running so many, Obless can be running so many of those themes at the same time, right? So many of those themes at the same time. So I will create a course in Obless. I'll say that course. This course is to help me build the solar farm to generate electricity for my people. Now, the cost is 100 million. So let's just say we are 1 million founders. So we are 1 million founders. And if I want $100, so it means one of our founders, if we are 1 million, will be able to donate to me $100, right? So if all founders, that is the advantage and the good thing about our Obless and our population in ONPASSIVE as founders. Everybody gives $100. Can you give me $100? Yeah, why not? If you're making that enough apples, why should you not help a cause, right? So people will donate that $100. Will I be able to execute my project? Yes, I will be, because Obless doesn't take one dime from the money that was contributed. Okay, I'll be handed all the $100 million, and I'll be able to execute my project. So every other person that does the same, a genuine cause that people know it is genuine, will contribute to the cause. So just imagine if I go now with that project, I execute it for my people to have the solar energy for them, which will generate light for them. They will have it, electricity. Would they be happy? And it will change their lives, because just that can create a lot of jobs, right? Because if electricity is a problem now, right? It means people cannot even have like stores, right? Like big stores that they can stock fish or food to be able to sell. Those kind of businesses cannot go. But now, if they have this generation, this plant, solar plant that is generating electricity for them, they'll be able to have those kind of businesses. Will it change their life? Yes, it will basically change their life, because they will have more income and they'll be able to solve more of their family problems, and they can help to the community. So it's a big win, Waseem.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. Sir, you explained very well. Oh, blessed, like you explained. Oh, tracker, wonderful, sir. How is ONPASSIVE different from other businesses?
Wow, ONPASSIVE is different from other businesses because, excuse me, we are talking about our CEO, who is a genius in technology, right? Upgrading technologies. He is using his capacity as an intellect, as an innovator, to put this platform together with his heart. Number one, we are 1 million plus now. Do you know that? There is no company that has founders. Number two, he is not going, he's a personal business with his family. His wife, who is a partner to him in the business, with his two sons that are the owner of this business. He is not going to stock exchange. People go to stock exchange to look for partners, right? To look for investors. He is not going there because we are enough. We have 1 million plus founders now. So he is not going anywhere. That's the second point. Now, this pay structure that we just talked about it a couple of minutes ago, nobody has it on this earth. Nobody has it on this planet Earth. Now, ONPASSIVE has, number three, ONPASSIVE has, it brings people together. Look at you, you are in Pakistan. Look at I'm in Canada. We have never known before from Adam, but ONPASSIVE has brought us together and we are working together and happy. I've never seen a company that has never launched, but so everybody is so involved, engaged. And when we go to webinars, it's as if we don't want to ever leave the webinar. People don't ever want the webinars to end sometime. If the topic is very interesting. It's like we are walking, but ONPASSIVE has not launched. ONPASSIVE has not ever launched again. ONPASSIVE, our CEO, that's another point. The CEO is giving presence to our workers. He calls them our partners because they are the people who are bringing this technology to us, and we will sell the technology to the world. He has given cars to workers who are working hard. He has given iPhones to workers. He has given laptops as presents to workers. The company is not yet launched. And you should also know that ONPASSIVE, right? We are in Burj Khalifa in 2 floors. We have not even launched. Floor number 134 and floor number 151. Which company can be doing all of this except for ONPASSIVE? So ONPASSIVE is different.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. So this is a first company, not like other business. We feel like a family. So you are right. We didn't know everyone before any business, but ONPASSIVE created a family environment. We all know each other. Wonderful, sir. Sir, my next question is: we all have seen the massive marketing campaign ran in Dubai and on Burj Khalifa. What do you think about the impact it has left on overall standing of ONPASSIVE? And did you feel any kind of change in terms of people coming and asking about the company?
Wow, Waseem. Yeah, that's a good one. Remember, Mr. Aj Mufare is one of the best marketers. He tells us in meetings that I love marketing and I know how to do marketing. So he's bringing 21st century technology into work at doing the marketing. If you look at the billboards in Dubai during that campaign time, they were having, all of them were having our flyers, our information about ONPASSIVE. He does this on the tallest building with the collaboration of Engineer Mohammed Kamal, who is a nuclear engineer. Do you know what is that? I mean, remember, Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, okay? Now, we are being seen on Burj Khalifa. Remember, the IT hub, excuse me, the new IT hub of the Middle East is Dubai. It's not only an IT hub, it is also a good place for touristic sites. So a lot of tourists goes to Dubai every month, every week. So at that time, and we are not done. Remember, Burj Khalifa is there. We have neighboring countries like Oman, okay? We have Saudi Arabia. We have Bahrain. We have, which one again?
Oman.
We have
Oman.
No, I've called Oman. The one that Doha, Qatar.
Qatar.
Yes. Excuse me. So all these countries are there. So, and all of these countries are oil-rich countries, the Gulf region, they call them, right? So all these Gulf region countries, they have a lot of money to spend. And all of them, they want to upgrade their technologies. Mr. Ash, as a business strategist, used this specific location for us for our good. Everybody around that area will know about ONPASSIVE. Even if they don't join us because they found the position already closed by midnight, June the 22nd is closed. We still have positions for resellers and customers coming up, right? So these people want to know what ONPASSIVE is all about, because we did not, it was, the thing was for a month, right? That marketing campaign in Burj Khalifa was for a month. And Mr. Ash told us again that it will continue. And Mr. Ash told us again that we will have more operational offices in the UAE area. Now, all these countries that we've named, Oman, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, you can basically see Burj Khalifa from those countries because they are really close. Remember again, the World Cup of this year is going to Qatar. If you see the infrastructures that Qatar has already, you'll be like, wow. Now, people going there, and we know in the nearest future, we are getting more, and the World Cup is starting in November. People will be seeing our stuff on the billboards there, and they want to know more. So how would they know more? They want to know more about ONPASSIVE. So which means we will have a lot of targeted customers in that Gulf region. So it's a big market strategy, and it's a win-win for ONPASSIVE, and we are being seen at the top in Burj Khalifa.
Great, sir. Great, sir. Sir, there are many events are coming in next coming months. Recently, as we all know, events in Germany and UK and Ireland conducted. So, Mr. Charles Osung went to Cameroon for another event in past. So, what do you want to say about these events?
Well, those events are very good because they give a lot of information to people, right? Let me just give you there will be I and my team in Canada, in Calgary. We are organizing our own event. It is coming up, and you will be invited. Don't be worried. It is coming up on the 10th of September, 2022. Canada Meet and Greet.
Congratulations, sir. Advance in advance. I think the people of in Canada like Gushminder Dillon, sir, and
Michael Williams.
Michael Williams and Tony Monk.
Robin Noble, all of them.
Robin Noble, okay. So
but Guzminda will be in the occasion. I don't know if Brother Michael Williams, we are still talking, maybe he has some things to do, but if he will be able to, he will make it there. Because remember, I'm having the mayor of Calgary will be in the place.
So
yeah, so I will also have.
So you have decided the date. You said September.
Yeah, September 10th, 10th, 10.
Okay, great.
September 10th, 2022.
We will wait this event anxiously. Also, that's great, sir. And sir, last question. As we all know, foundership has been closed forever. So what do you see next phase in coming month?
Wow. It is closed, and the next phase is the launch. So is the launch happening? Yes, it's already happening. Why? If you go to your back office, excuse me, our CEO told us that our back office is always the source of the truth, okay? Our back office is a source of truth. We'll be seeing events in the event calendar in the coming days, what will be happening. So everything, we'll be seeing it because they are changing everything in the back office. They're trying to organize it more. So if you even go there now, you see the characters are very nice in the back office. You see the total number of people is now at the top left-hand side where you just open your, before it was in the third line, I think, at the end of it. Also, when you go to, if you open O Network, Old network now has the updates by the right-hand side. You will see the, so it is, the characters are nicer, you know. So those are the things. As it is going out now, and if you look at the products, we have like 5 products that says beta in green. So once all of this migration is completed, all our data migrated to our data center. Now, by the end of August, he is delivering us 9 products which are already over market value. Now, in the end of September, we'll be having 3 more to make it 12 products to be over market value.
Excellent.
So is that not an indication to tell us that we are ready to sell? We are ready to sell. So we are soon getting to the public, say, okay, ONPASSIVE has come, embrace us. So we'll be soon be launching to the public. So
that's great, sir. Sir, of course, and Mr. Ash don't consider the date. He considered the value of products and quality of products. I think this thing better than if you release any product, your given date and product are not in your standard, so that this thing bad. So that's great, sir. Sir, in last, any message for Pakistani founders and all other founders in globally? Okay, the last word I have for all the founders is we should trust the process. Okay, we should trust our CEO because there is nothing he does without telling us. Okay, so it's either when he finishes, he comes and tells us, oh, I was doing this, or he will tell us the plan of what is going on. So nobody should have any negativity. Let not put any money value to anything we're doing for now. If it is time for the money, he will explain whatever amount of money we need, whatever the payment plan will be in terms of money. So we should not even worry about it. It's doing this for our good. When we don't see him, he does a lot in the background. So the only thing that we need to do is to sit and wait for his advice for the way forward. There is nothing he does without telling us. So people come to my webinar and when they ask me, oh, when are we, the packages, and I say, don't worry about the packages. We have not yet reached that time. When we reach the time, the CEO will break it down and explain it to us. As simple as that. So we should just trust the process. Everybody in Pakistan trusts the process. In India, in Canada, all ONPASSIVians in the world, let's sit, cross our hands and wait for the CEO to direct us. He has all the directive. It is his business and he knows everything in and out of it. So let's just wait and get instructions for him and we're ready for the ride of our life. Yeah, that's great, sir. Great, sir. Sir, thanks again. It was wonderful session. I really enjoyed it. Very informative session. Sir, we'll see you in next webinar or interview. Thank you very much. Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you very much, Waseem. We are in it to win it.
We are so in it to win it.
Together, we'll win it. Thank you. Thanks to Mr. Ajmufare for bringing us into this business and to creating this platform for all of us. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.